Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Network Tech Zone. My name is Sanjana. In this video, we will discuss about Telnet configuration in Cisco ASA Firewall. We already know that by default, remote access to Cisco ASA using Telnet and SSH is disabled, and hence we need to specifically enable it on the interface in Cisco ASA Firewall. We already know that Telnet is unsecured or a clear text method of remote access. But SSH is very secured compared to Telnet. Also, Telnet will work, Telnet and SSH, both of these remote access methods will work via the interfaces which has got the highest security level. And most of them will work via inside interface, because the inside interface will have a higher security level by default, which is 100. Okay, and for Telnet, we need to make sure that we will also set up the password. If not, Telnet will not work. And the reason why SSH is more secure compared to Telnet is because we are going to use RSA modulus, that is RSA key modulus, and we consider SSH is more secured when we compare to Telnet. And the port number that is used by Telnet is the TCP port 23, and for SSH, TCP port 22. Okay, so with this said, let's get started with the configuration of Telnet in Cisco ASA Firewall. We will also be changing some security level to understand how Telnet works in the lab. Let's take two routers connected via Cisco ASA Firewall, and we have 10.1.1.1 on the router, 1.2 on the other side of Cisco ASA Firewall. We got 20.1.1.1 on the router 2 and 1.2 on gigabit 0/1 on the Cisco ASA Firewall for the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and configure router 1 first, and then we'll move to router 2. In order to avoid confusion, let us rename the router. So enable config terminal host name router 1. Let's assign IP address for interface gigabit. Okay, it is Ethernet 0/0 here. Ethernet 0/0 IP address. What's the IP address? 10.1.1.1. 1. And let us keep /24 for the subnet mask. Okay. Let's say no shut the interface, exit out. Okay, so we're done with router 1. Let's move to router 2. Config terminal, host name, router 2, IP address. Okay, we need to select the interface here. So interface Ethernet 0/0, IP address 20.1.1.1/24 for the subnet mask. No shutdown, exit. Okay, so we're done with the configuration on the router 1 and router 2. Let's move to Cisco ASA Firewall and configure the IP address. Let's move to the inside interface here. So interface gigabit 0/0. What's the IP address here for gigabit 0/0? It's 10.1.1.2, 10.1.1.2/24 for the subnet mask. Name of inside. And by default, the security level is 100 for the inside. And I will say no shutdown, exit. Okay. Now we have one more interface on the outside, the gigabit 0/1. Interface gigabit 0/1, gigabit Ethernet 0/1. So IP address 20.1.1.2.1.2/24 for the subnet mask. This is the outside. So I will say name of outside. And by default, the security level for outside is 0. And I will say no shutdown, exit. Now, if you want to verify, you can use the command show name if. You can see the security level and the interface. If you want to see the IP address, just use the command show IP. And you can see the IP address for all the interface. Okay, so we have two interface and we have two IP address assigned. And we have also specified the security level for the inside and for the outside. Now let us see if you can ping router 1, okay, that is 10.1.1.1 from the Cisco ASA Firewall. Ping 10.1.1.1. So here you can see 100% success. That means we can ping the router present in the inside from the Cisco ASA Firewall. Also, it is very important to understand that Telnet and SSH, both of these will work via the interface which has got the highest security level. So if you have 100 on this inside and 0 for outside, you can access this Cisco ASA firewall from the inside host. That is from your router 1, you can access ASA device, and you cannot access from the router 2 because the security level is 0. And hence both this Telnet and SSH will work if you're having the interface with the highest security level. Okay, now let's go ahead and configure Telnet on this Cisco ASA firewall. That is, we will try to access this firewall from the router one. Okay. Config terminal. Let's first give a password. Let's give enable password. Okay. I'm going to give enable password Cisco. This is Cisco in lowercase. Let's configure Telnet. Telnet. So Telnet from where? From the inside. 10.1.1.1. So 10.1.1.1. And what is the subnet mask for the inside? It is 255. I will take, this is for the host. So I will take 255.255.255.255.255.255.255. Okay. And this is for inside, right? Okay. So now we configured for the inside, and let's check if you are able to remotely access this Cisco ASA firewall. So what I will do, I'll just exit out of this. Exit. Okay. Let's check. It's asking for the password, right? Because we have given the enable password, Cisco. Let's enter it, Cisco. That works. Okay, let's go to router and telnet the Cisco ASA. Telnet. What is the interface IP address here? It's 1.2. So telnet 10.1.1.2. Okay, so it's asking for the password. What password is that? It is the password that you specified earlier. That is Cisco in lowercase. Okay. And for the enable, capital CISCO. Okay. So now you can see Telnet is working. Why? Because we configured Telnet for the inside router. Okay. And we have not configured the Telnet from the outside. And definitely, even if you configure, it will not work. Let's go ahead and configure and see the results. I'll just say Telnet. What's the outside IP address? 20.1.1.1, right? Yeah. And subnet mask is /32. I will take it. 255.255.255.255. This is for the outside. Yeah. Exit. If you want to verify, you can use the command show running config telnet. You can see timeout is 5 seconds. And this is what you have configured for the inside and for the outside. Okay, let's go to router 2. And we already know it will not work because it's in the 0 security level, right? Okay, let's see. Telnet. What is the IP address over here? It's 20.1.1.2, right? We're accessing Cisco ASA firewall from the router 2. It is saying trying. Now what we will do is, we know that the security level for the inside is 100. Let's change the security level from 0 for the outside to 100. Okay, and see the results. We'll go to Cisco ASA firewall. Let us change the security level for the outside. Configure terminal. Interface gigabit 0/1. security level. I'll make it as 100. Okay. And see if that works. Exit. If you want to verify, use the command show name if. You can see both the security level for inside and outside is 100. And now you will be able to telnet your Cisco ASA firewall from the outside router too. Let us verify. Telnet 20.1.1.2. That's working. So password Cisco in lowercase. We know that this is capital CISCO. Okay, there it is. So we are able to access Cisco ASA. Now let's change the security level for the inside to make it 49, and for the outside let's change to 50. Okay, configure terminal interface gigabit 0/1, sorry 0/0 for the inside. Let's reduce the security level. Security level I will keep it as 49. Okay, exit. And for one more interface gigabit 0/1, security level will keep this higher than inside, 50. Okay, now we know we can telnet Cisco ASA from router 2 because outside has got higher security level compared to inside. Let's verify here. Show name if. Okay, so outside has got higher security level. So from router 2, we can easily access this Cisco ASA firewall. Let's go ahead and verify. We are on router 2. I'll just say same command here, telnet 20.1.1.2. Telnet 20.1.1.2. We're getting some error. Let's see. Okay, we are in the router Cisco ASA firewall itself. Let's exit out. Let us now try telnet 20.1.1.2. Okay, so this is the password. All the letters in lowercase Cisco. Okay, we know enable password capital CISCO. There it is. Okay, so this is how we can change the security level. Okay, and perform the telnet from the various hosts present on the inside and the outside. So with this lab, we were able to understand that telnet will work with the interface which has got the highest security level. And if you are trying to have same security level, like but it has to be the highest. It needs to be highest, that is 100 and 100. Only then we were able to telnet, and telnet was working both on router 1 and router 2 due to the highest security level of 100 on both the interface for inside and also for the outside. Okay, so this completes the lab about configuration of telnet in Cisco ASA firewall. In the next video, we will learn about SSH in Cisco ASA firewall. I hope that this video has been informative to you all. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.